Yo, what is up, guys? We are back to the Promised Land, the Dark Souls land. So I know we haven't been on for a bit. It's been a couple streams, let's be honest. We're gonna be trying to finish up that run. Hold up. Okay. I was trying to see how good we were on the stream real quick. Set my phone up on its charger. Okay. So, we're good. We got this. Okay, so, if I remember right, we were going to the Great Hollow. What we were doing here, I don't remember. I think we were just trying to go to get the dragon. For the Great Sword, probably. Okay, yeah. I don't actually remember how to navigate this place, because I have only been in here for 2 separate playthroughs. And if you're wondering, both playthroughs I was in this area. One was a run where I was just trying to get all the covenants. You know the only covenant? What? What? Oh no. I made a mistake. I made my mistakes and my life is all over. Okay, so. This area is not that hard to navigate, so I don't know why I did that. There was a bug. There was a magical bug. Okay. This place isn't that hard. I think I saw an item, and I just decided to jump because I saw an item. It's like, hey, suicide's the way. Okay. I also don't remember all the enemies that are down here. I know there's mushrooms. No. 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 It's already over now. Ow. You didn't like my singing, boy. Okay. Frick. The stone fog. Get wrecked. Oh, that was a dead body. Okay. Well. Ooh, an Eye of Death. That's used for wrecking people's games. Like, actually, if I remember right, when you do that, it causes a world to be, like, infected, I think it's considered. I don't remember what you want to call it. It's basically the, like, strong enemies spawn in that world, and they don't stop. And it's completely random whose world it happens to. It's just somebody in your, like, vicinity. And when it happens, basically, it causes those NPCs to spawn, and they normally wreck you. Like, they really wreck you. Okay. Whenever it starts lagging, it makes me so concerned. Because that's the same lag that you get when you fall from a ridiculously high height. In my head, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Most of this isn't even enemies, it's just trying to find the way down. Oh yeah. I do remember landing at the bottom, though, sucks. No matter what your scenario, landing at the bottom is going to suck. Because there is a correct way, technically, to do it. The only problem is that doing this correct way is not at all gonna go the way you think it will. Okay, do we jump down there? I don't think we jumped down there. Oh, we jumped down here. Okay. But yeah, though, like, there's more frogs down there is the main problem. It's not the only problem, but it's the main problem. Yo. That's on a bend. Oh god. Yo, we got it. Okay. Now we gotta just... For the frogs. Is there a frog directly under it? No, there's not. Okay. I like making sure I'm safe. Oh yeah, by the way, my controller is actually busted right now. I cannot turn to the like I can turn, but I can't walk to the right. Like if I do it a set amount of time, it'll just stop me running in that direction. So if you ever notice my character turn to the right and then just not move, that's why. You don't really notice it on games like this because I'm always running straight forward and I run with the camera, like angling whatever direction I'm going. But the reason I found out that it's been doing that, I don't know if it's just glitching out or what, in Protector's Defender's Quest game we were playing, it kept doing it. But it's not just that. I tried playing, it was either Mortal Kombat or it was Killer Instinct? Yeah, that sounds about right. Nah, but I was trying to play, it was one of those, I don't remember which. It was whichever one I played like 2 days ago. But, freaking, I was playing with one of my friends, and they kept making fun of me because I wasn't going to the right the entire time. I thought I was, because, like, my attacks made me dash to the right. But freaking the entire time, after a little bit, I was like, wait a second, and I kept pressing right on the analog stick, and it wasn't moving at all. Is that an invisible enemy, or is it because they're above me? Can't tell. It's really concerning, though. Like, y'all see the shadows, too, right? This is some really creepy shadow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now we got the mushroom people. Yeah, by the way, they actually hit ridiculously hard. If you want to know what really hits hard, though, it's Daddy Mushroom. Daddy, no. Daddy, yes. Yeah, so like, these are the babies. Those are the daddies. If those hit you, they knock you down and they do massive damage. They also have ridiculous health. Okay, so we are through the Great Hollow. Now we're in the isn't it like a sandy beach type thing? Yeah, and there's like giant crabs. Yeah, Ash Lake, that's what it's called. Okay. This place is so pretty. You know, I just had a realization that's like a serious concern. This is what's under Blighttown Swamp. How the hell is this under Blighttown Swamp? Yo, that is a serious question. Also, there's a Hydra. Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Yeah, though, no, like, actually, though, how is this under Blighttown? Are the trees holding up the poison of Blighttown? That's probably what it is, honestly. Probably just, the trees are holding up a giant ocean of poison. Oh yeah, by the way, you can kill the Hydra. You just have to either shoot it or sit near the beach, like right there. It'll come close and you can beat it down. Yeah, that's a giant skull. Oh yeah, that's an actual enemy, by the way. You only find those enemies, those crabs, in one other place besides here. It is Seath the Scaleless's Grand Archives. I don't think it's in the actual Grand Archives. It's like at the very end, at the bottom of the cave he's in. And I have a theory about that. Like, the reason these are there, but they're also here, I feel like Seath knew about this place. Like, I feel like he knew about the last dragon, and he had been experimenting on it, and that's why it, like, can't talk or do anything. That's honestly, like, my theory on it, just flat out. Oh my god, the camera angle just almost knocked me off. I just hit a wall, but it was the air. Oh my god, this game. Okay. Okay, wow. You know what, we're not. We can skip that. We'll skip the items in there. Who needs those? Oh my god. The camera angles whenever it hits the trees at all. My name is Hydra Breaker. I would like it if you please stop shooting. Please. Also, there's one hidden in that sand dune. You can see it, kinda. It's gonna pop out. It's gonna be like, hello, friend. Let me just nibble on you. I wanna be your friend. Friend like these who needs enemies, you know what I'm saying, man? Really hate the crab people. Are they crabs? No, they're not crabs. They are shells. Clams? They're clams with legs. Clegs. Lambs. Oh dear God, the lambs. Super sheep. Okay. No. Damn it. Every time. Yeah, Dark Souls backwards compatible actually is doing this a lot now, and it's only Dark Souls. Um, it's a problem that we've had every stream, I think, now that I think about it. But, the main thing is, though, is I actually figured out on Steam, they're getting rid of Dark Souls not backwards compatible, but the first Dark Souls, and it's because the remastered's coming out, and I guess because it's an update compared to current Dark Souls, like, since the remastered's technically an update, it's going to get rid of the old one, even though they're actually adding stuff. So they're basically getting rid of this. Yeah, I don't know why. I hope they don't get rid of it on the Xbox Store, because legit, like, they made it backwards compatible when Dark Souls 3 came out. And legit, if they do, Microsoft has taken games off of their Xbox, like, ready to install list, if it's something that's not allowed to be in the store anymore. Like, I know 2 Human actually did have a downloadable copy. I bought it on my first ever Xbox account, and it got removed. Which, by the way, I still have a copy of 2 Human. GameStop would not take it. And they won't take it because it's illegal for a GameStop to sell it. But, also, that's a funny fact, too, because GameStop does sell it. They normally don't unless you ask specifically for it, and most GameStops don't have it. But I actually do have one that's around me that does have it. Nobody buys it, though. It's only like $7. And the reason nobody buys it is because, even if the game's in good quality, the game was actually surprisingly good. I think my favorite part about it probably had to be, the guns were overpowered, and I always went with the minigun. Also, like, story-wise, I always played as the, like, in the, halfway through the story, you get to make a choice between playing as, cyborgs or, humans. And it's basically like cyborgs are better with guns, humans are better with, melee weapons. So, I always went with cyborgs, because the guns were overpowered, just flat out, so obviously you'd choose the guns. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like some people probably would have chosen the melee. What sucks, though, is when it got taken off the store, they kept the page. You could still view it. You just couldn't buy it or download it from the Microsoft Store. And it was actually a good game. And then they took it off of ready-to-install lists, which I thought was stupid, too. But they still kept the page in the store for a little bit. But, like, the Xbox 360 store just disappeared. They used to have, like, what, like 9,000 games? Wait, no, actually. It was a lot more than that. But they've gotten rid of their store. It's down to, like, a few hundred now. A few. So, yeah. Okay, what were we doing, anyway? So, like, we did the dragon, right? Right, we did that. Were we going after the bosses? Like, did we already get the Lord Vessel? Or have we not done that yet? I don't think we've done that yet. Not the Lord Vessel, but like the Way of Kings, if that's what you want to call it. It's basically, have we unlocked the final boss rooms or not? Because I want to know. I mean, we might have. I don't know. Yeah. What's up, dude?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, I'm seeing you. Let's look over here. Yo, the clerics. We got the whole gang together, guys.
Did I, by the looks of you, did I not explain, or are you, by the looks of you?
Oh, so it was miracles. Come again, if
Yeah. By the way, how high is our faith? It is at 8. Okay. Huh. About that. Oh, wait, we got
Right,
this
see,
guy.
Yeah, I have my Pyromancy the Great. Oh, yeah. I think you have a knack for it all. I'll be... Ah. Oh, really? But...
Oh, wait, fuck, I was supposed to click no. No!
And I'll be... Oh, really? But...
Okay, so you click no the first time, but if you messed up, then you click
Oh,
yes.
I'll be...
Stupid.
Yeah, what? Why, let...
Okay. Yo, pyromancies.
Pyromancy is... Pyromancy has a... And so... A pyromancer's flame... A pyromancer's flame is... A flame... Oh, goodbye then. Come back if you find any... Oh, hello. Oh, pleased, as always. A pyromancer's flame is a flame...
Okay. So... Wasn't there a sorcerer too? I just don't care about.
I regret me at least incident. You're clear, of course. Splendid. I am well.
Okay. Teach me, oh wise one. I feel like we should slaughter him. Hold up. Okay, so we don't have the achievement for all miracles or all pyromancies, but we do all sorcerers.
I have, but Master Logan
So...
finds no use for me. All right, that'll do it. May we?
Yeah, let's meet again, buddy. Pal, friend.
Damn, you've lost it, haven't you? Then I
Yeah,
have no
kinda
choice.
did.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, I'm prepared. Prepared.
Master Logan.
Prepared to slaughter your family. Okay. So, oh, we got some humanity, and we got my... This was... Okay, this currently isn't, and the reason's just because... With the way I play the game now, this doesn't matter. This ring was my favorite ring my first playthrough. And the reason's just because I actually thought the dex builds were a good thing. Yeah, shocker, I know. Considering like in every Dark Souls now, I just go with either strength builds or magic builds. Yeah. But I actually did go for dex build, first build, and I loved it. It was actually nice. I did fairly well too, but I think I just completely stopped playing the game. Yeah, for about like a year or two, because I rented the game the first year it came out, and then I actually bought it like a year later. Like after year two after I rented the game, and I beat it my first playthrough. After, I think it took 2 days, 3 days. I didn't play it like straight, but it was nice. Get on the ground, Skelly. Get on the ground. Okay. So, here are our choices. We can either... we've already kind of hit him, so we should probably talk to him just to do this. I was gonna say, we had two choices. We could have joined the, like, evil covenant that's not really evil in the grand scheme of things, but this guy is technically evil in the grand scheme of things. You know. Basically, though, there's two serpents that are, like, main serpents. There is, I don't remember their names. I know one's Framped and the other one's something else. But, basically, though, this one right here was, a friend of Lord Gwyn. He was not friends with all of the other snakes. The reason I say that is because he is basically a traitor to the world. In the sense that he wanted to continuously, like, renew the Age of Fire over and over. However, that's not the course the world's supposed to take. The Age of Fire is supposed to die, and humans are supposed to become the world's new rulers. That never got to happen, though, because of him. Most people assume that he's the one who also, like, showed Lord Gwyn, how to link the fire. And is the reason why he probably went back to link it again. But, yeah. Okay, so now I gotta go link the fire. Also, do we have any, we don't have any. Okay. Well, that's life. 'Tis life. We're going on a trip to a place called Auschwitz. It is shower time. Little Jew steins. Do. I've already been down here, so I'm gonna assume I already got everything. If not, well then, that really sucks. Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering why we're going this way, I just remembered we never got Artorias' Abyss Ring, and I normally do the Four Kings first. That was the first problem with this plan. The second problem, though, is, well, no, we don't have the Abyss Ring. The other problem, though, is the fact that we didn't kill this guy. You know, I don't like this guy. This dragon is my fiercest foe. Oh, he's doing his thing. And magma waves. Hit him in the face. This is so much easier with sorcery. Well, out of those. So, get on the ground. Okay. Also, I don't have the Artorias of the Abyss DLC installed right now, so we're not doing that. The only reason I remember that, though, is because Darkroot Garden is where we're going to have to go. And that is where you do that DLC. I do have the DLC, ironically, though. It is the only Dark Souls DLC that out of any of them that I have technically 100%ed. That wyvern had a very bad time. It kept trying and kept trying. It just never got what it wanted. Okay. Which reminds me, actually, like, our damage right now, the reason it's not, like, top tier is because of the fact that we actually don't have, like, a fully upgraded Zweihander. We're nowhere close to fully upgraded damage. I don't remember where you get all the embers. I know, the Occult Ember is in the Painted World. I remember that. Over everything else, not so much. Oh my god. I think it'd be better off. He died. He died a tragic. Oh. No. Or don't die. Really hope this enemy jumps off a bridge. Now that might seem kind of hard. What are you? You just managed to effectively hit me, I think, like 7 times. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was a bit much. I wasn't expecting that. Oh hey, it's the brigand outfit. Oh hey, it's a dragon. Not again, not again, not again. Also, I just had a realization. Wyverns are weak to lightning. Throughout, like, history of mythology and games and stuff like that, Wyverns and dragons are weak to lightning. Dark Souls even does this at the intro because Gwyn used his sunlight bolts to kill dragons. Why the hell do they shoot lightning? Are these, like, dragons that Gwyn taught? He was like, here, the children of my enemies have my lightning. It's cool. Hip with the kids. Like, low-key, that is what happened. Also, here's the thing. Like, was Lord Gwyn always old? Because gods don't age. Was Lord Gwyn always old? Okay. There should be a Black Knight at the end of this hall, I think. He's waiting. Saw, dude. Boom! Okay. Darkroot Garden, by the way, is a very fun place to be in. Aside from the Hydra. The Hydra is not so fun. Also, I don't know why they didn't just make that whole place that the Hydra's in, like, walkable. I mean, I understand it for the sake of the Hydra, but, like, they could have, because the DLC's there, and it makes clutching the wall less annoying. Like, legit, that would just be for making sense. But sometimes, you know, games just don't do that. Games don't believe in logic. Yo, what's this? Leather. Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy. Okay. Yo, will we survive? We're not gonna survive that. So fun fact, actually, my very first stream of Dark Souls 1, we were walking through this place, and I actually had a lot of people in the chat that day. It's because back on 360, a lot of people didn't stream that much. Like, a lot did, but not a ridiculous amount. And I felt really cool about it, because, you know, it was first stream and everything. Legit, my game of Dark Souls was scratched. Like, this is clearly a digital copy, so it can't happen. Well, it could, but the glitch is unlikely. One of the pieces of data that wasn't in the game, the textures for everything in here was here. The actual physical ground wasn't. And I fell infinitely, just straight down. And out of that, the best thing I have ever seen in the chat was literally just somebody casually going, well, we're gonna be here a while, as I had just to close the game down and restart. And we completely skipped Darkroot Gardens, like, bottom half with the Hydra, because that's where that was. It wasn't, like, the entire Darkroot Garden. It was just that area by the Hydra I couldn't get near. Because it was like the grass, I just fell straight through it everywhere. And I tried, like, 2 or 3 times, because after 5 or 10 minutes of falling, it actually did kill me. And I was just like, well, we'll try that again. And, nah. It was just permanently that area, I guess, was out of the game. Was not pleasant. Oh, by the way, we can join a cult here. Actually, before we join a cult... Is that an item? Look, hold up, is that an item? I want that. Move. Give me this. I know we have unlimited souls, but I feel as though I should pick up everything. Did we ever get the key? I don't know if we did. We did! Yay! Okay, before we go in there though, there is something I want to do. Okay. Yep, and now we're in a new area. Yeah, by the way, the trees here are alive. Not all of them, just some. No, thank you. I don't want what you're selling. Oh yeah, this is a trap. I actually remember this. Yeah, see, you go after him, you get jumped. And there is, I think, an item right there, so... Yo, he does not... He does not know what damage is. I actually feel bad, because that guy did not know what damage was. He didn't even see it coming. He was just like, I'm gonna fight you. And then he got wrecked. Is there an item? Nah, there's no item. It's literally just he's there to mess with you. It's a little bit hurtful. Okay, was there anything over here? Maybe it was guarding this technically, I don't know. He survived one hit. Mainly because that hit didn't hit him. Nope. Okay. Should I fight the butterfly? We could. If we fight the butterfly though... Oh wait, if we fight the butterfly we get the ember. I don't remember specifically what that ember does, but I do remember we get the ember. Alright, let's do it. Hey buddy, wanna get up? Wanna do me a favor? Oh yeah, early game, if you actually go to Darkroot Garden early, like before you go to Anor Londo or anything like that, there is a good reason to do that. It is... I'll actually see in a second. I think it's right there. I don't remember. Basically, this is a huge trap, by the way. I think that's pretty obvious, though. If you were underpowered, this would wreck you. Okay, so... Yeah, it's the Elite Knight armor. That armor is actually a very good armor. It also looks nice. It's literally the armor, though, that the guy had on at the intro of the game, who got you out of your prison cell. Oh yeah, also some of these trees have snakes. I genuinely like the fact that they did that though. This would have felt like really bland if there weren't anything that could hit you out of the blue. So if you don't see it coming, just thought those were like vines or something, it'd be a nice, well, it wouldn't be a nice surprise, but same with this. If you just never saw it coming. Okay, we've got our great Chaos Fireball. I don't know if we can hit the moth with this, because Pyromancy, the thing with it is that it's very short-ranged. And you'll know when you're out of that range. Because it'll just explode. And it explodes if you throw it straight up, it explodes if you throw it directly in front of you. Even if it doesn't touch the ground, it's short-ranged. So, I don't know how this is gonna go. Find out. Moonlight butterfly. Yeah, hey. Yeah, no, we can hit it. Yeah, also it does. It's literally just a magic spammer. If you have a shield, most of its attacks can't even hit you. Are you serious? That was a clear hit. Yo, if I get one clear hit on it, it's dead. Yeah, also, if you're not overpowered in defense, that laser does a lot of damage. Okay. That was it. Moonlight Butterfly over. It's done. Watchtower basement. Oh yeah, if you're playing the game the legit way, like without the master key, you actually had to get key from here, didn't you? Is that what it was for? Oh no, wait, no, that was for the room with Havel in it, which you can bypass completely with the master key. I thought it was that room with to get to the lower Undeadburg. No, though. Yeah, that was for the room to get into where Havel is. I don't remember if killing Havel even gives you anything. Like legit, it's just fun to do, because he's a legit fight. Allow me to rest at the bonfire, my children. Oh, I just love this place. PvP-wise, this was actually a really cool place when the game first released. After it got a lot of hackers though and stuff, it was bad. But it was a cool idea. And it does come back up in other Dark Souls as proof it was a good idea. Because the Farron Watchdogs. Also the, what are they called? Frick. The Deacons of the Deep. I feel like low-key that's not what the Covenant's called, and I'm just stupid. It's the blue people, okay? Not the good blue people, the bad blue people. No, dude, just stay down. It's okay. Okay, seriously. Is this a clerk? Oh, great, I'm beating up a priest. Please don't. Please don't heal. Blasphemy. Are you kidding me right now? Oh yeah, so this is the knight of the group. And the archer is behind him. Isn't that great? I feel like I went the wrong way. Like, by a lot. Oh yeah, I did. Is the bandit the only legit fighter here? That's gonna bother me if he is. Like, if their only legit fighter is somebody who's just, like, a really bad person that murders people for money, it would make sense, but at the same time, it'd be really sad off the basis of those were trained priests meant to kill the undead.
Is it not so?
Trained archers, trained knights.
That cometh thee
You
not
would think the
my
knights would be
advice
better.
true. The legend of Artorias art none but a fab. Traversing the dark, have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. Well, indeed, thou art. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot War. I command a clan of hunters. What dost thou say? Oh, yeah. Aye, and now thou art one of us. And here, if thou wearest that ring, if mine senses reveal, I shall summon other. Thou a true, but thou must. The clan is thine own. Darest my own.
Okay, so now we're in the clan. We made a stand, we joined the clan. Woo.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the... Let's teach you, as there's no time to... Except, there is little. Fight and hunt as you like. Only... don't forget. That's about it. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Don't worry. You'll be called Hunters with... Don't worry now. You'll be Hunters.
Okay. We should get some Firekeeper souls. Who are some good Firekeepers to kill? Oh, we got... Let's see. We could kill the Firekeeper of Anor Londo. We're kind of going to do that eventually anyway. We could kill... We kill Quaylag's sister. There's a couple.
Don't worry. You...
Like how the assassin doesn't talk at all. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the first place you meet the mushroom people. You know what I forgot? Put humanity on the board. We are going to use that to heal every now and then. By the way, every time we use humanity, for 1 humanity, our defense goes up by 1. So we'll slowly take you less and less damage. Nope, he's dead. A covenant with Sir Artorias. Okay, so we got that. With that, we can traverse the abyss whenever we want to. Our next goal should be... Painted World. Painted World. Should it be Painted World? It should be Painted World. Okay. Now we're going to do the secret area of the Painted World. By the way, I'm probably going to stream this at about midnight tonight. We're not obviously going to finish anytime soon because we're doing a fairly, like, decent completion run. This isn't going to be, like, 100% completion, obviously, but... Oh no, they're all gone. Except not really. Because they're in the catacombs, and all of them are dead, except for the one that, like, sold us stuff. Because he got ditched. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway. Instead of feeling sorry for that nerd, go up here. Got it. Okay, got the key. You know, I found all of this, like, on my own, except for one part. Okay, when you get in this nest over here, I knew that you could do the, curl up like a ball. I clicked stand up afterwards, because I thought it was just a joke. The reason that I found out it wasn't a joke, though, was I watched a YouTube video trying to figure out, if there were any cool weapons and stuff hidden throughout the game. Well, one of the things was in the Painted World. It was, it wasn't a weapon even, it was the Broken Fingers, I think it's called, Broken Knuckles. Basically though, that's for PvP. What I thought was weird was I didn't know what the Painted World was. So, I looked up a video on how to get into it. And I was like, oh, I know where that is. Although also the first time I came here I was terrified to find out that there was another boss. Okay. Hey, that reminds me. Whenever I'm off stream next, I'm gonna farm levels a little bit because I had a realization. There's a reason why the Great Wolf did so much damage, and it's a pretty simple reason. Our magic resistance is bad. Like, I mean really bad. Like really bad. Like, it's only 269 for the magic itself. And it's because our intelligence and our faith is so ridiculously low. So we should probably get that up. Oh yeah, Sam, we can't slide down ladders. Because backwards compatible. There's at least like one glitch or error in every backwards compatible game. This one is sliding. Nope. Nope. Charge at me. I dare you. Nope. Tried so hard and it got so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. Okay, so we got the peculiar doll. Got that. Now the peculiar doll is all you need to get into the painted world. However, there is an item that we should also get. Also, just for memory's sake, the only achievements I need left in the game are the reinforcement ones. Except I also need to get every pyromancy and every miracle. So those are things I also need. Get down, knight. Stand down. This isn't your fight. I know. It's hard, man. I wonder, if I hadn't killed him, could he be my friend? Probably not. I wouldn't be my friend. I kind of murdered him at the beginning. Oh geez. Oh geez. All I saw was a, like, stone figure coming towards me, and I was actually terrified. Listen, man, we don't gotta be enemies. We could be friends, you know? Amigos. Compadres. We can just see if there were any, like, extra items left behind. Okay. Yeah, I know where the ring is, though, that I'm looking for. Which, by the way, yes, for anyone wondering, it's the rusty iron ring. All you have to do is you go through here. It's basically, if y'all remember when you go to the entrance of the boss room at the beginning of the game, if you'd actually gone right instead of straight to the boss room, there was a knight soldier guarding a door. I forgot that ball came back. Yeah, that thing respawns. Nah, though. So, there was a soldier guarding a door. There were two, one or the other. But basically, though, behind that door, there actually is something that you can only get with the key that we got from the roof of that building doing parkour. Yeah, hey, there's two. I thought there were one. There might just be one the first time you're here. Two the second time. Okay. Now all this ring does, it's nothing ridiculously special. Basically it just gives you better footing, which means that you can actually get around easier on, for A in the swamp, that's a good example. But another good example is, if you're on like a ledge, you're less likely to fall off. So you can walk quite close to the edge and stuff. It doesn't sound helpful, but it is sometimes. Okay. So we got basically everything from here. Okay. Y'all ready for the coolest cutscene in Dark Souls history? Here it goes. It's one of the few cutscenes I don't skip. Hello, Frame.
Hello, human.
Then it's normal. She's like, oh well, guy got sucked in, it's fine, it happens. Darn it, painting, that was the 5th one this week. How much XP would we need? Oh, hey, we could level up. Faith, yeah. The Painted World was so different compared to everything else in Dark Souls 1. Like, even the infected weird explodey guys were kind of a new twist. Is there anything down here except for the albino rats? Humanity? Oh, hey, it was. I figured, because, like, normally when you kill the rats, you get humanity or you get nothing. I don't know if they can drop anything else. What is up, my dude? My dudes. Wish you could hit those guys while they're climbing, because you can do that in Dark Souls 3. Like with enemies that are climbing. Yo, that... I don't remember if that insta-kills or not. Like if it's like toxic or what it is. I should remember it does a lot of damage. I'm trying to avoid it. Pretty sure that's the last one. There might be one more. Luckily our levels of poisoning are already fully down though, so if there is one more we can kill it easily. No worries. Okay, and after we finish this place, we're going to probably end the stream. Because I gotta go soon. Do-do-do. I question what level this area was made for. 'Cause some of these enemies are actually strong. Some of them are ridiculously weak, though. It's kind of unbalanced of an area. And not in the unbalanced sense where it's, like, too difficult. It's unbalanced in the sense that, like, none of this is how you would think it would be. Like these things. These are actually decently tough enemies. Although when I say decently tough, I do mean like they're easy to beat. They just take a few hits. What is this? Oh yeah, the PvP soapstone. That's what that is. Oh, it's is it not dead? Did that? Oh, I got lucky. No, it didn't. I'm kidding. It was really unlucky. Okay. Is the only way down jumping. Oh my god, I think it is. Well, we had a nice run, guys. It was a great time, but not anymore. We survived. What? Yo, that's a no. That should not have been a survive. Hey, I think these guys are weak to fire. I don't remember. Pretty sure it's fire. Oh, hey. You almost got me. Pinwheels. Pinwheel. I'm having flashbacks. Oh no. Flashbacks to the Great War. There's pinwheels everywhere. Having flashbacks to the Great War. What's up, dude? I just killed an innocent bystander. All for a pyromancy that actually I needed. So it's all good. What? I was kidding. Oh. Okay. Okay, there's an item there. There's no pinwheel down that way, so... The annex key. Well, that'll be fun to find out what that is. Oh, so if you just kept looking around, you would have found that. Oh my Jesus. I saw the face jumping at me as soon as the thing opened. That scared me. Okay. We're invincible during animations. Leave me alone. Does this open the way to the exit? Actually, I think that opens up the way to from the bonfire to get into the like square, like the town square. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, we haven't been over here yet. Or have we? No, we haven't. I'm out of here. No more pinwheels. You shall haunt me no longer. By the way, if y'all can't tell, we're not trying to necessarily get everything, but we are trying to get a couple things. Like, I don't actually know what these items are as I'm grabbing them. We're just trying to get all the items, though. I do know that the Occult Ember, I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but I know that it lets you enchant things to occult. That is here. And to enchant something to occult, I think it has to be divine first, which I think you could do with the tome we already got. from the Moonlight Butterfly. One reason I'm pointing that out is before this stream's over, like the entire stream itself, I do plan on having a fully upgraded version of at least most weapons. Like, we might do a New Game Plus run if necessary, but I do want to at least get most. Actually, I think to 100% this game, you'd have to do at least a minimal of, I think, it's what, 3 playthroughs or 2 playthroughs? 2.5, that's what it is. Yeah, 'cause that's how most Dark Souls are. Got another Pyromancy, so that's good. It's like, it's one of these buildings. This one. It'd be like unlocked with the key that we got. Yeah. It's this one. There's also birds. It's just slowly get stronger. Sup, dude? Okay. Oh, thank God, it's just some birds. Well, that's where a miracle was. But I could have sworn that the Ember was here too. Is it there maybe? Might not be. Hmm. Yo, we got the Mask of Velka. Let's look over there where those other things are. 'Cause there are more of these enemies. What? Hidden pathway. These don't look shady at all. Oh, 'cause rapier. I don't use rapiers. I feel insulted. Yo, that looks shady. I don't know if falling that's safe or not. But I high-key don't want to risk it. We'll jump down it as a test in a few minutes. Like, high-key, I'm okay with being my own test dummy for this, but Yo, wait, is this the Ember? There it is. That's what we needed. It's the Dark Ember. A cold. Okay, I don't know if there was stuff down there, but we're not gonna go down, like, into that darkness. So... yay, we're at the end. Yo, we just invincibility clipped that. We invincibility clipped that too, apparently, even though we didn't roll. You know, sometimes this game can be just very appreciative. You know, 'cause, like, you're playing it, so it's just like, oh, we'll give you a break. Okay. Dragon Scale. Scalebound. Yo, y'all remember Scalebound at that E3 presentation? It sucked that game got cancelled. Oh, can't do that. Kick. Oh. Guess nothing works. Oh wait, jump attack! Yeah. You jump attack it, and it... yeah. There's no explanation for that. Alright, these guys are supposed to all just jump you. Oh yeah, and then you gotta deal with this guy. What's up, nerd? We got 20 humanity. That is good. It's gonna be useful though for this, because now we're gonna fight Priscilla. Also, we're cutting off her tail. I know some people are gonna really frown against that. Because Priscilla's an optional boss fight, and she's the only boss in this entire game that gives you the option to not fight her. Sadly, I don't believe in passive resistance. So we're not giving her the chance to resist.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
Oh, I can see her now. Hey, Priscilla, can you do me a favor? Yeah, so if you're gonna attack me, let me cut off your tail first. Please. Like, I know that might sound like a strange request, but I really need it. And you're making this just a bit difficult. Yo, that would have killed her. No. No, logically that would have killed her. She's right there. Oh, she actually got me. Fuck. Wait a second. If we lose blood, we lose like a really ridiculously tiny amount of health. Oh, we didn't get a dagger. Oh, that's lame. Well, I'm not getting the rare weapons achievement. For getting every rare weapon, which means like cutting off the tails of bosses and stuff like that. Yeah, I can get it New Game Plus when she doesn't die ridiculously fast. The Painted Guardians didn't respawn when you come back in. Okay. So the next thing that we've got to do is, I think, head up to the blacksmith? I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do. Kind of want to head up to the blacksmith though, just to see if we can upgrade a little bit. Okay. Because I don't remember if you give this guy coals or not. If the coals don't go to this guy, then they obviously go to the other blacksmith. And I know one of them does, though, definitely. I don't know about the occult one, though. So that's why we're going to check. And then after we give it, then we're done.
You come, I've shut yet for more.
Okay. Okay, so that means that it is all going to be for the other blacksmith. I don't remember if this is going to take us to Painted World or somewhere else. If it takes us back to Painted World, we're going to warp. Nah, it takes us here. Okay. Yeah, although we can't go to the Painted World now, teleporting. Ironically, once you go there, you cannot teleport out until you've at least completed it once. Which, no, you don't have to kill Priscilla. You can actually just walk around her. She's not a mandatory boss fight.
Why? Most weapons and armor are mighty. My, that's a rare ember I've seen one of those before. It's the might you consider leaving? I could produce divine weapons with a... Well, you've made a... Oh, we see. Well, I've never heard of... How about leaving? I find it strangely... Yes, this ember really is something special. I sense great...
Okay. Now we got that. So now we can do... Continue to reinforce. Or we could do raw, divine, or cult. Okay. Now for this Vihander, if most people probably figured out that I'm going to be doing just reinforcing it. So now we do a near entire 100 extra damage. I don't know if we can boost it past that, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, anyway, that's gonna be all for this stream. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Hold up, let's get up here. See ya.